couple of things that I didn't mark, probably because I cheated, is referring to the second measure, the B to the C, back to the B. I did use side C the first time. I also flipped the second time, going to the middle C. Excuse me. I'm not a big fan of side C, simply because of the pitch and the timbre of it. But that is an optimal time to use side C. I just want you to know I didn't write it in, but you certainly can use. Just over the B, all you have to do is hit the middle side key here for that spot. Or if you flip, that's fine. Just has a little bit better timbre full, but those you're not on those for very long. Are there any questions about what I did with the trills as far as how to execute them? The B at 1, 2, 3, 4, fourth system down, first measure, that's definitely a side C trill. Actually, you'll notice that I put in 1 and 2 for the A sharp. If you know me well, I don't usually use 1 and 1s or 1 and 2s because the timbre and the pitch of those notes are terrible. It's like you get a B flat, it's like dom, side B flat, dom, 1 and 1, and 1 and 2. They don't have much, the timbre of them is not strong. But in this case, if you're doing a side C trill, either your hand has to pop down to the side like that, which is fine, we do it all the time, or you're on the B, you're doing a side C, all you have to do is hit your F sharp key, and you've got the A sharp. And it avoids a lot of the problems. It avoids your hand having to do anything crazy. People familiar with that, what I'm referring to? Okay, 1 and 2 is better than 1 and 1. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to play bis, then I'm going to switch to side, then I'm going to do 1 and 1, and then I'm going to do 1 and 2. This reads a little on the soft side, so it doesn't have as much differentiation, but when you go to the 1 and 1, it tends to be, just doesn't have the same kind of timbre. But those are my choices anyway. Notice the grace notes did not, question?
Do you recommend a lot of vibrato in this piece? Or
Yes,
is it like very subtle vibrato?
I like a lot of vibrato.
A lot of vibrato on it?
How would you recommend, this is a dangerous question, but how would you say what I did? Was that a lot of vibrato or a little vibrato?
Well, you had a lot of subtle vibrato on certain ones, but when you had the higher notes, you put a lot more vibrato out of there. So I wasn't entirely sure if there needed to be vibrato on a lot of the notes, or just some of them, or high parts of it or low parts of it.
Usually we talk about the vibrato being with the note, and I would suggest it be with the majority of it.
Because you go down to low B, so I didn't know if they wanted to be vibrato on that or anything.
You're not on that too long, so it would be nice to have some vibrato on it. I don't know what I did, whether I had vibrato on it or not. But I would probably normally put it on. Yeah, I put a little bit on it, absolutely. And that tends to soften it up a little bit, so it's not coming out at you. But I tend to like a lot of vibrato. I'm a kind of vibrato kind of guy. So my answer would be that yes, to use as much of it as you can. And this is the time for it to shine, because you have the opportunity for it to be very expressive. And it should convey what you're trying to do musically. That's why you heard maybe more in the high notes, because notice that the high notes were the stressful kind of the peaks. And so I was really trying to be, use the violinist, see the hand going up here on the note, and then as it relaxes, same type of thing happens with us. I think that's got it. Any questions on this etude?